All right, everybody, we got one more thing for you before the break. We have some incredible improv comedy. So I went to the Namron Players Theater, wildly creative 24-hour plays. And I saw some of the most amazing talent from 7 p.m. in the evening from when they first convened. They came up with the ideas, crafted their casts, wrote scripts through the night, rehearsed through the day, and performed the plays 24 hours later at 7 p.m. And these two people were a big part of that. And they're going to do some improv comedy for you now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Nicholas Bartell and Cristela Carrizales.
Yay! Okay, what's going to happen here is Nick and I are going to do a scene, and we are going to pull from this lovely bowl of your phrases and incorporate what you put onto these phrases, be they good, they bad, or anything in between, into our scene. So if this sucks, you have only yourselves to blame. Alright.
Take some pressure off.
Exactly. It's not our fault. Woo! Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to get from you guys, because one thing that improv is based on your suggestions. So what we would like from you is a non-geographical location, meaning like not Israel, but like, just a place maybe that you would go, just a normal joint, it's a normal place. Yeah, you can shout it out. City Hall. City Hall. Thank you so much. You can I get a word, just any word whatsoever.
What?
A word?
A word?
Just any word.
Banana.
Banana.
Yeah.
A truly beautiful improv word.
Banana.
Banana. All right. Thank you. And then the next when we count down for 3, 2, 1, who will help us? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. We're going to do that again. That's okay. But when we count down 3, 2, 1, we're going to start our scene from the City Hall and lines from the hats. And we count in at 3, 2, 1.
Hi, this is City Hall, right?
Yeah, it says that on the sign outside.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of signs out
But
there.
there's a lot of cities and there's a lot of holes. So I can understand when you get a little bit confused.
This is the experience I was expecting, great. I've got a problem, and I was told to come here, and it's a very specific problem, and you seem like the kind of person to help me out with it. So I was just wondering, it's been 51 days. Has anyone woke up Green Day?
Do you know you're the 51st person who's actually asked me that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, we have them in the vault. They're just not going to wake up for you. I'm sorry.
And that's all right.
They're having the best day of their life, over and over and over. Listen, last time I talked to them, they said, listen, I know our fans are out there, but we want them to know that dead heat is everything. Dead heat.
Everything.
Everything. You can't have a smoke without heat, and if you smoke a lot, you're gonna be dead. So, dead heat.
Yes, and the heat is really the second reason I've come here today. I don't know if you've seen, but outside City Hall, there's some sort of demonstration. The entire steps to the Capitol are lined with bananas.
Bananas?
Yeah, and it's about 98 degrees. It's a dead heat. And those bananas are rotting. In fact, as I walked past them, there was a person just standing at the stairs looking at these bananas, wailing to the world, underwear in a twist!
Oh my God!
I know.
It's happening. They told me this when I hired me 57 years ago. I was 3. And they told me that this day would come. I didn't believe them. But they looked me in the eye and said, bananas are going to be there and the niggas are going to be in a twist. And I told them, I looked them straight in the eye and I said, cooking with bees?
Who would even do that?
I don't know. do.
We've got bananas on the stairs.
We could have a fruit salad.
This is a way better idea than mine was, and I'm on board. You grab the bananas, I'll grab my underwear that's in a twist, and...
I will tell you. Did the camera guy hit record?
Fancy.
Part one. I'm not just one person. I love the fact that I started an accent and it's really hard to drop it.
Yeah.
I'm
not gonna look, I'm just listening.
Yes.
Go for it, do your thing.
Okay, excellent. Yes, and may I ask, what is your name?
My name is Brenda.
Brenda, let's give it up for Brenda.
Nobody's ever applauded me before, but this is great.
You know what?
I'm feeling alive.
Brenda, I'd like to obviously applaud your bravery. I can't get rid of the accent.
It's all right. You can go the whole way like this.
Exactly. Okay, so are you related to someone on this stage?
Yes, I am. Probably I am. Yes, I am.
Thank you, Mom. I really... So, all right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to play a game called, it's generally called Columns, but we're going to play Column today. And you, my friend, are going to provide words for us to incorporate into our scene.
Okay.
Just one word at a time.
Okay.
If you were inspired to say more than that, we will utilize that.
Okay.
Anything she says, we will get wrapped into our scene. So I might say something like, I went to the store and I picked up a... Cake. And then I will utilize that. Nick might say...
And so we took that cake back home, and the first thing we put on it was fresh...
Cream, whipped cream.
Whipped cream. Wow, I'm going to go home and have cake and whipped cream now.
Yeah.
So, all right, here's the catch. It doesn't have to make any sense with what we're doing.
Okay.
Any word that comes to mind, do not overthink it.
Okay.
We are going to utilize any word that you say, okay?
Wow.
All right. So, for our scene, give us a relationship.
Co-workers.
Co-workers. Thank you very much. And where do we work?
Walmart.
Walmart. Yes, we are co-workers at Walmart. Brenda is our column. She's going to be our word generator for this scene. And we will start this scene in 3, 2, 1.
So, it's about time for your evaluation.
Yes.
And I'm really excited. You've been at Walmart for...
10 years.
10 years, and this is your first evaluation. Really shows a flaw in the system, but that's not really what we're here to talk about.
I have loved almost every minute that I've been working here. My favorite part is when I get to go in the back and I get to pick up the
Extra food.
extra food.
Yes.
All that stuff you think you're going to throw away, I take it home.
Yeah, and I that's kind of one of the things about this evaluation. On the list of things, let's say there's columns. There's a list of things you can do, and a list of things you
Can't do.
can't do. And on that list is take home all the free food you've been stealing.
Stealing. I haven't been stealing it. Some people might call it stealing. Some people might call it saving. I like to call it
Free food.
It doesn't have tags on it. I bring my own bags. I'm very climate friendly.
Yes, we have you on camera with your own bags. It's the point I think you're missing. It's not so much for you to take. You see, when we have the free food, Walmart has a really great policy, and we're really happy about this policy. We call it
Stealing.
stealing. Yes, very blatantly we call it stealing. You would like to steal the food. So when you steal it, you're basically telling me I can't.
I understand that completely. However, I want you to consider one thing. I have 27 mouths at home to feed, and I've been working here for 10 years. And all I'm asking, I haven't asked for a raise. I haven't asked for another raise or even a final raise in 10 years. The only thing I want to do is take home my food. That's mine. I put it in my locker. I shove it really big deep in there.
Yes, we have smelled it.
Yes. And I want to take it home to my 27 mouths and tell them that I love them and they are my best
Asset.
assets. They are all little asses. They are my favorite assets.
Yes, see, here at Walmart, we think your best asset is your labor. Yes, and so we need you to be working harder than feeding your children. Because if you'll remember on page 2 of the Walmart handbook, your children don't mean
Anything to us.
anything to us. And I say that as sincerely as I can.
Mr. Johnson, are you seriously standing there in the frozen food aisle talking about my labor when I'm obviously giving birth to 27 mouths? I know labor. Right? Because when I was in each one of those labors, I screamed out to the top of my lungs, "Get this thing out of me, all right? Get this thing out of me already!" And it happened 20% of the time. Actually, 26, I picked up an extra stray. Just, and they were exact for the hell of it.
For the hell of it. Well, and we do promise to make you a certificate for that. We're big about that. I think the last thing I really need to tell you as we wrap up this evaluation is Walmart really believes that you're
A very good employee.
a very good employee anyway, and you are the new Mr. Johnson. And the Lion King is 25th year on Broadway. See it this year in New York.
Okay, so this is what's about to happen. All right, you guys. At least this is what I hope is about to happen. Yeah. All right, you guys wrote a whole bunch of words in a bowl, and I am going to, as a magic trick, not so magic, do a thing called a cipher. What that is a rap using the words that you have written on those phrases. My job is to utilize 10 of those words in my rap. Yeah. I will be using my handy dandy $14.99 a month Spotify playlist for raps and beats. Nick, can you confirm that I have not seen any of the words that you have chosen out of said bowl?
She has not seen any of the words I've chosen out of said bowl.
It's a magic trick, and I haven't done this in a hot minute. So let's see how this turns out. The goal is to use all of the words and to rhyme them and have all sorts of fun. You may have seen Lin-Manuel Miranda do it. I won't do it as good as him. Okay, so, and let's go. You know me well, and you can see that I indubitably am flabbergasted by all you coming out on
Yeah.
Bowl? Okay.
You want to bowl?
Yeah,
Let's go bowling.
Let's go again. Okay.
Y'all put so many phrases in here, we thought we'd return to this game so you might be able to hear some more of your phrases.
Yeah!
Because I know after the first round of a game like that, if you put a phrase in there and you don't hear it, you're like, I'm going home. And you just want out. And we don't want you to be out, we want you to be here. So, phrases it shall be.
Alright, this is our last game of the night. The rules have not changed, but the location will. So, the first time we were at City Hall, and now we will be at
The tag agency.
the tag agency. I'm feeling very political.
Yes.
Alright, the tag agency. And
Fun!
And give us the relationship that's not co-worker since we had that last time.
Siblings.
Siblings. Thank you. Alright, we are siblings at the tag agency.
Everyone's getting along.
And we go in 3, 2, 1.
Mom said you have to help me get my driver's test, so when I go in there and take the test, you're gonna sit in the back seat and just cheer me on.
Josh, I got my driver's license last year, okay? I'm important in this town.
I know. So when the tag agency person sees you, they're naturally just gonna be like, I know her! I remember when she got her driver's test and I shouted, we're all gonna make it! We're all gonna make it! You, me, the tag agency human, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome, man, because you know what? When I drove that sweet car, I drove it all the way down. And my test teacher, he looked me straight in the eyes and he said, frankly, my dear, I don't give a hoot. I know. I didn't parallel park. I didn't stop at the stop sign. I rear-ended up 18-wheeler. I didn't care. I got wily ways.
You are so brave! I feel like I'm just gonna go in there and be so vanilla. I'm gonna put the blinker on and I'm gonna look at the back thing. And when I see that car out the window, I'm just gonna roll down the window and shout what every good citizen shouts. Hug a tree!
That is going to get you your license in Norman.
I know. Because, when you hug that tree, you just feel one with the world. And what are cars but not one with the world?
And ours. So, Joshua, I'm really proud of you. I mean, I would not have taken off time from delivering Marco's pizzas because those pizzas aren't going to deliver themselves.
No, they won't.
Because I told my boss, I was like, Joshua's getting his license today, okay? I got to have a couple of hours. And my boss looked at me and he said, you know what, Mandy, that's cool because you are drenched in butter. That's right, Mandy. I'm like a lobster roll.
That's my sister! Yes! Listen. I'm just glad we're here together. And Mom told me just before I go in there, she said, look your sister dead in the eyes before that test and you tell her, rock and roll is dead.
My dog died?
Yes! Yeah, rock and roll, it's really awkward too because it happened while I was practicing for the driver's test.
Rock and roll.
I did. But just like you wanted, you told me, when rock and roll goes, you say what's on your mind. You say,
where are you going with that pig? You owe me a hot-bellied pig after killing my dog rock and roll.
and the first thing I'm going to do with my driver's license is drive straight to the Potbelly Pig store. And I'm going to say, I'm here to make something up to my sister. Give me the finest Potbelly pig you have, and did you hear that? Did you? Because I requested a Potbelly pig.
Joshua, if for no other reason than family, loyalty, and pot-bellied pigs, I'm gonna not stand because it's a sitting car.
That's fair.
But I'm gonna sit behind you. And every time you make a right-hand turn, I'm gonna scream,